on that office of Salvation Army, I found an interesting meeting actually about poverty. I would like to follow that group and see what they're doing and how. I'm interested in this, and I would like to pursue that.
There are people that need the money and will go out and spend the money to stimulate the economy rather than to stimulate it from the bottom up rather than from the top down. I think everybody here has heard about trickle-down economics from the Reagan era in the States. It didn't work out too well in the long run, did it? So maybe we should try some trickle-up economy. Thank you.
Okay. Val? He is in Ontario. They should only poverty, not child, family, etc. Get politicians to state that. Because a lot of times it's based on family and children, but what about the single people? They get left behind. And federal, it was a tax credit eligibility be broadened to include all disabilities, not just severely physically disabled. And then there's a bracket here, also disability savings plans. And then they need to change all the paperwork that's required before you can qualify for it. You have to fill out tons and tons of paper to see if you do qualify. And then local food banks to work cooperatively with the farmers markets in donation of fresh produce. I know on Sunday at Lansdowne there's a farmers market, and I'm sure with the food left over at the end of the day they must throw it out, so they could donate it to the food banks. Need for public food banks and regulations. That has to do with donations of canned goods. Sometimes there's expiry dates that are 5 years old on the cans, and that causes health and safety problems. And I don't know what this real requirement is. Bell's gone. Not everyone uses beans. Okay. Yeah, because they give you a lot of beans and macaroni and that sort of thing, and a lot of us don't really want that. Rural issues within the city of Ottawa, transport. Val lives out in cars, and she was saying there's no public transit out that far, and if there is, it's in the morning and in the evening, and she certainly doesn't want to take the transit, the bus early in the morning and have to sit in town all day and then take it back late at night. So she would like to have a gas maintenance for her car on the allowance. And then the community centers are far apart out in the rural areas. And that's what she's got. Allowance needed for transportation, equivalent to monthly city bus pass. And then John was in our group, and he commented about a guaranteed livable income. And he wants the city, or he wants us to lobby the city, to lobby the feds to introduce this. And I said to him, what, how do you decide what's a guaranteed livable income? Because it would vary from person to person.
You got 30 seconds
And he
left.
said, well, we would need to negotiate that. Okay, and then the other one is ODSP, better quality and timely service. Val said she had to wait 8 months to get glasses. And then the difficulty accessing the dental and optical services. I know a lot of dentists don't want to take ODSP clients because they're 10 years behind in their payment to the dentist, in what they pay them. And also just not wanting to take us because we don't always show up for our appointments. And then the bus pass needs to be accessible to all persons with disability or free. Nice if it could be free. Affordable housing, increase the livable, accurate shelter allowance based on the actual rent. And what's this? Something about a new fund for more cooperative housing in Canada. City of Ottawa to press Ontario to come to consolidate all provincial and municipal debts and remortgage interest-free at the Bank of Canada. Thank you. Thank you.
Can you believe it? Information age.